Darnell, Simon was just saying this could be your week at full-back. How's that feel?
Oh, were it? Yeah. I'm excited for it really. Obviously I played a few games in it in pre-season, in the actual trial games. I've trained there since we're probably towards back end of last year in all pre-season and in training even the last few weeks. Just swapping in and out. It was just a case of obviously Jez were injured and he wanted to do a job on wing for him, so I said I'm more than happy to do that. But yeah, this year I do want to play full-back, so it's working pretty well. Got a good relationship with Gaskin for all, so yeah, I'm excited for this week really. If I can actually get the run out, hopefully if everyone stays injury free and no more upsets.
What did it mean to you to get that #1 shirt this year?
Yeah, it meant a lot to me. Since I came into the first team when I was about 18, I got quite a lot of setbacks where people bringing in other people on loan and everything and putting them in front of me. So ever since then I've been fighting really for my spot in the team, and I've done that last 2 seasons when I played. I fought for my spot in my team, whether it be through injury or not. If I had an opportunity I knew that I had to stand up and take it. And then really when Simon came in, he just put a lot of trust in me, put a lot of confidence in me. And then for him to give me this really, I'm over the moon for it. Yeah, it just made me feel like all the hard work paid off, and it gave me another stepping stone now to kick on even further.
As you said, you've played in that position before,
yeah.
But this is the first time you've held that shirt. So
yeah.
in terms of going forward, what about full-backs that you would like to sort of emulate and that you take a bit of their game?
Well, there's a lot of people in different positions and everything. I don't. Obviously, I like to watch all outside backs as a general, so I like to take aspects from Jermaine's game, his hard running, but then also we've got class people in the team like Scott Griggs, who the way he thinks about the game and the way he looks at his game, I'm trying to take that as well. So I'm just trying to pick little parts on lots of different people in his team, from other teams, over in IRL and that. Obviously I just try and do my own work and then try and take little bits from their game, but then also focus on my own game, focus on my own positives and strengths, and then just try and bring the best package I can on game day.
Luke Dunn once tried to describe to me what it takes to be a good full-back, and there's a lot of things you have to do in the game, isn't there? Does that sort of thing, side of the game, come easy to you?
Probably the athletic side of it, that probably comes the most easiest part to me. I've always been quite athletic.
Because you have to be the fittest player on the pitch, don't you?
Yeah. There's obviously probably say us and your 9 and your 30, and you like to say they're up there with the fittest in your squad. So the athletic part of it, that comes quite natural to me, and some teams it suits them a bit different, and some teams the full-back plays more of a running full-back and more aggressive, and then some teams your full-back's like an out-and-out half in other teams. But yeah, that side of the game, the reading the game, and the more half-back side of it, that's stuff that I've been working on quite closely with Grixie and Robbo and the actual halves, try and develop that bit of the game. But obviously, like I said, it's a demanding position, so I know I'm not going to crack it all in one season and shoot off, but I feel like I'm making good progress at it. Yeah.
What about the start to the season as a whole? Has it been a bit frustrating with the injuries?
Yeah, obviously we looked really sharp throughout all pre-season, his own training and his trial games. Really exciting, looking forward to what the season could hold. And in that first game, the week building up to the first game, obviously we had about 3-4 setbacks. And it just took us a bit by surprise really, and it took the wind out of the sails a little bit after that first loss against Salford. But then we had a bit of a chat on that and we said, listen, these guys might not be back for a few weeks, but actually we need to look at the squad and we're quite grateful for the depth that we've got and the talent that we've got. We really had a reality check and we went into that Catalan, we had a great camp and that whilst we're out there for a few days, good prep. But then same again in the game, we started off great and then probably no one else to blame but ourselves. A few brain farts, a few on, and then a few injuries, and it just slipped away the game. But the progression from that game to the round 1 against Salford, we're very happy about that. And also this week, if we carry on that progression with the added bonus of players coming back, we're really confident.
What sort of challenge do you think you'll get from the Wolves?
They're a team that obviously they wanted to win something. Every team wants to win something this year, but they're a team that really wanted to challenge for the silverware this year. Obviously they finished the season off pretty well, apart from the 2 defeats in finals. They were in good form last season. Just added more strength to the squad. They've started off, they're looking good. Obviously, you're looking to teams before you actually play them and try and pick out flaws and that. And when we're looking at them, there's not many, but no team's perfect, and we're believing in ourselves, and we're going to focus on ourselves enough to know that we've easily got a squad capable of beating these. But it's just a case we just need to turn up for 80 minutes, really, and then probably right a few wrongs.
What about their number one? Is he someone you admire?
Steph Ratchford, yeah, I think he's probably one of them fullbacks that I said plays really as an half type of thing. The way he moves and everything like that is crazy. He's really good to watch. And very exciting, but he's a big threat. I know that, and obviously I've always been tough from your age. Make it a competition really between you and your opposite number. So for me, going out there on Friday night, I'll try and give him a good run for his money and see what he's got.
Just finally, you gave them a good run for their money early on last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
Beating them down here. Do you remember much about that? But you scored, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that was my first try last season. We're like a greasy night. It was rainy and that daytime. But they were just coming out and they were just really aggressive. Obviously, when they're on home turf, they've got the home spot behind us. But when you play it away from home, try and create your own atmosphere, and that's definitely what they did. Try and intimidate us. But obviously, we've got a big enough pack. We've got big enough people in this team. And we're more than up for the challenge really, so they're coming to our spot this time, the first time round, so we'll see what they've got.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, cheers.